he has learned since the McCall fight how to ease his way into a bout, not looking for the big punch from the outset. Tommy Morrison has made a big point of saying, I don't think I can outbox Lennox Lewis. I don't even think it's worth trying.
The weight that Lennox has added looks good. He is not too big. He's gained weight in all the right places. It must be mostly in his legs because I cannot tell from his upper body. His upper body looks good.
As formidable a picture as there is in the heavyweight division.
Yes, he's a very intimidating pitcher.
Early in this fight already, guys, is that
with it and slow it down because this is the best punch in boxing to counter a jab.
Hard right hand by Tommy Morrison.
And the reason that they think this is a bad habit is because the best time to hit a guy, like I said.
But Lewis's jab has dominated the action so far.
If I were in Lewis's corner, I would be telling him to throw the straight right to the body some. That would move Tommy Morrison's hand. The jab already.
Another right hand miss as the round comes to a close, and a relaxed Morrison allows himself to go to his knees. Lewis pushing him on the back of the head.
an opening rather than merely wait for an opening as he has often done in the past.
That way, later in the fight, if he starts to tire...
Big step forward. One thing we've noticed in Lewis's past fights.
Morrison seems to be forgetting that same thing right now, though. He should be working Lewis's body as well. He's the shorter fighter here. For him to have an advantage, he should throw more body shots. Tommy was breathing, long stride, and there's a good body shot.
Good body shot by Morrison, but he goes down. That's what happens to Morrison. Lewis just misses with a right hand, and now there's blood at Tommy Morrison's right eye. So the little left hook from Lennox Lewis that put Morrison down has apparently also cut his eye. Both fighters more aggressive now.
Morrison needs to move his head more. He's making himself a still target for Lewis. Lewis looking down can hit a still target.
Both fighters need more head movement. To a close, there was a knockdown in the round for Lewis.
Left hook that we thought was delivered inside. If it is, it's one of the most impressive punches we've ever seen Lewis land, although it just landed high on the head. But he wasn't even throwing those kinds of punches on most occasions before. Trying to block Morrison's way in with it.
There's another good left hook by Lennox Lewis, and as he goes right after the eye that he bloodied in the last round.
The way he's throwing that hook is almost as though he's been watching some Roy Jones tapes or something.
It's not that good, Roy. Morrison landed a straight right after the opening exchange, but
Lewis must be careful here. He throw the wild punch then. He shouldn't get wild because that's Tommy's game. Tommy needs to throw the wide punches because he's reaching up.
The knockdown, of course, marked the 11th time in the decade of the 90s that Tommy Morrison's been down. There's another good left hook for Lennox Lewis.
And if Morrison keeps standing out there and letting Lennox dictate the pace, you can count for a 12th knockdown because he will go down again. The place for Morrison to be.
So far, he has not been able to slip Lewis's jab. He's eating it. And as long as that's the case, he won't get inside.
Well, there he's inside. He can block the jab. Three-punch combinations because Lennox is doing something smart. He's punching between Morrison's punches, which is what I told you, one body shot at a time, hoping to tire Lennox in the later round. I can tell you one more thing that I can see. Morrison is getting a little closer to Lennox.
Landed a big but grazing right.
Punches such as Tommy Morrison. I wouldn't try to walk him down. Much harder than he is doing right now.
There's a right hand by Morrison. He's got a mouse under his left eye, but he's starting to connect more and more frequently with those right hands as he steps inside. Body shot landed, uppercut partially blocked by Morrison.
Big short punches because he throws powerful short punches.
When he said there was no way he could outbox Lennox Lewis. Mills Lane gets him at the distance again, and Lewis landed a right hand.
If it falls, he'll have to be very careful of that right hand right there.
And that's what Tommy just tried to do, countering over the jab with the right hand. Lewis landing more punches. Morrison maybe landing the harder shots, although there was another hard left hook by Lennox Lewis. He's never been noted as a left hooker. It's been his most effective blow tonight. Blood from the right eye of Morrison again after that left hook by Lewis. Morrison stepping in with the right. And lands a chopping right as the round comes to a close. Normally goes way down in this stanza. It happened again earlier this summer against Razor Ruddock.
Both of these fighters are very tired. The only thing is that Morrison is starting to swell, and it's going to start, his eyes are starting to swell, and this should start affecting his vision soon.
Harold Letterman, how do you have it scored so far?
Jim, 4 rounds to nothing, 40-35, Lennox Lewis. I gave Lennox all 4 rounds. Certainly he deserves an extra point in round 2 for the knockdown. Lennox is showing me a great left jab. Real good defense. Tommy's not getting through, and I think Vergetz is killing Morrison with all that Vaseline. It's going in his eye. You can't see the punches coming.
He's been very effective in the first minute of this round.
Two things I see. One thing is that Morrison knows that the 5th round is not a good round for him. He's letting this mental thing get to him. The second thing is that if you stay out of Lennox's range and he has the longest arms, then that means you're that much further out of your own range.
Morrison is battered around both eyes and appears to be losing his vision as time goes on.
Give up facial expression. Lennox has an "I'm about to take over now" expression on his face. These things play a big role in a boxing ring, but sometimes that you don't even have to want to get him out.
Under a minute in round number 4. As has been the pattern throughout his career by Lewis. All those punches were blocked by Lennox Lewis's arms. And there's a monumental uppercut.
It's basically over. Like I told you before, Morrison has that I give up look on him. Lennox knows it. Lennox is just going to keep coming. He knows every combination that Morrison throws, and they're insane. So he cannot hit Lennox.
Round 5 ends.
He's thrown a lot of long right hands, Lewis, in this fight, as we've often seen him. But it's that short one that Tommy Morrison didn't see that put him down.
Like I said, Lennox has done his homework on Morrison. He's using some of Morrison's own combinations on him. That's Morrison's favorite combination. He wants to go out and see can he land a big shot now.
Oh, that's a terrific right-hand shot. You might have heard Morrison say to the doctor, "I've still got my left hook. Don't stop this thing too fast. I'm dangerous." But the left hook has not been a factor so far. Down goes Morrison again, and this is becoming a blowout. And Lennox begins to showboat just a little bit. Now he comes back to the jab, popping it and bringing it back the way you're supposed to.
This is the round that Morrison stopped Ruddock after taking a terrible beating.
Lane's getting very close to a stoppage here. You get that sense. Down goes Morrison again, and I wonder if Mills has seen enough. There is no 3 knockdown rule in effect. That's the 4th knockdown of the fight, and that'll do it.
A terrific performance by Lennox Lewis. Defensively, he kept that right hand up so that he completely neutralized Tommy Morrison's outstanding left hook.
KO victory. His march to regain the heavyweight championship continues. The winner, former heavyweight champion Lennox Lewis.